Once upon a time, I was an editor with a trade magazine that covered the food service business. I'm happy for the years I spent with that magazine because I learned a life lesson there, which is this: never go into the restaurant business. Oh, this isn't a slight against restaurateurs, by the way, quite the contrary, because if you can make it in the ultra-competitive restaurant business, a sector that is beholden to high capital costs and high operating costs, and a whole raft of things that can go wrong on any given day, well, believe me, you can make it in any business. But guess what? This trade might be getting even more difficult, at least for those who run restaurants and bars in Toronto. That's because Hogtown City Council seems to be of the belief that Toronto restaurateurs are their brother's keeper. Indeed, Councillor Mike Cole recently presented a motion to Toronto City Council to make an official request to the Alcohol and Gaming Commission of Ontario. In essence, Cole wants the AGCO to revoke alcohol sales privileges from bars or restaurants that have, quote, been the scene of gun violence, or where patrons have been in the possession of handguns, or where the police have found handguns on the premises of the licensed establishment, end quote. In other words, the virtue signaling Cole, someone who would probably go bankrupt running the pay toilet concession at a Tijuana chili eating contest, wants to give restaurants and bars an economic death sentence if a ne'er-do-well is discovered packing heat on the premises. Isn't this motion really about punishing one of the victims, i.e. the restaurateur who doesn't want any weapons in his establishment in the first place? And forget about the AGCO. Isn't there some agency out there responsible for cracking down on bad guys and illegal activity? What are they called again? Oh yeah, the police department. And why just restaurants, Mr. Cole? What if a gangbanger is discovered on a city-owned and operated streetcar? Does that mean this vehicle is taken off the rails and the driver is suspended? Or is there maybe a different set of rules for city property? Even so, this being 2019, the motion passed by a vote of 19-4, and the city will now contact the AGCO to act on the request. Hopefully, sanity will prevail at this provincial agency, and the AGCO will simply ignore this request. But I wonder, given that Mike Cole and his loony left colleagues want restaurateurs to perform the duties of police officers, does this mean they will also support a motion that would allow restaurant staff to carry and conceal firearms in order to enforce the law and offer them a measure of protection while doing so? Oh, what do you think? For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, the Rebel has a new app. Please download that app and take the Rebel with you wherever you go.